Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I'm Adam McKola. We're inside Hotel Football. Thanks to Hotel Football for having us inside. Manchester United have beaten Newcastle 4-1. It was a comfortable victory for Manchester United in the end, despite the fact Newcastle did take the lead. And when they took the lead, I'm not going to lie, I was thinking, why hasn't anybody turned up today? It was like Paul Pogba was out there on his own, and the return of Paul Pogba had kind of switched everybody's minds off. But Manchester United did get a hold of the game. We did get a hold of that midfield. Paul Pogba grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck, took control of the game, and got us back into it. He had a goal and an assist to his name today, but he was just fantastic. And the best thing about it is so much more to come from Paul Pogba, because I don't think we saw the best Paul Pogba today. We didn't see a Paul Pogba that is, at his flying best. But what we did see is the big influence that Paul Bill Pogba has on Manchester United. He set up the first goal, the cross for Anthony Martial. It was a very good header from Anthony Martial as well, because he had the defender challenging it. The defender was in front of him. You probably could have given the defender he's going to get the ball more likely than Martial, but Martial got over him and got the header in, and it was a fantastic header. And then Chrissy Smalling got the second goal just before half-time. Now, I was surprised to see us go in at half-time 2-1 up. I was happy with it being 1-1 going into half-time, thinking after the break we can get at them and start going for their throats. But to go in 2-1 up was great, because I'm not going to lie, Newcastle probably deserved to go in at the break 1-1. I thought they were very well organised today, from back to front. Whenever they counter-attacked, they got men forward very quickly, and then they got men backwards very quickly as well, and got their two banks of four lined up quickly. So they did very well today, Newcastle, in terms of the way they were set up and their organisation. But you would expect that from a Rafa Benitez side. And I was fearing they would hold on to that one goal. They couldn't, though. And once Paul Pogba got the grips of things, it was just easy for Manchester United in the second half, after those goals from Martial and, of course, Chris Smalling. Paul Pogba got a goal for himself where he popped up and around the 6-10 yards out and poked the ball home. And, of course, Romelu Lukaku got a goal as well where he nearly took the net out. And what I loved was Paul Pogba had just got substituted. He was in the corner, down by the family stand, down by the tunnel, heading in. He looked fine. He wasn't heading in because he had another injury or anything like that. At least I hope not. But he stood there, watched Lukaku score, and then celebrated it like he was a fan, like us in the stands, and I absolutely adored that. I thought Paul Pogba was obviously, without doubt, the man of the match today. It was incredible for us. Not only that, we started as well with Martial, Lukaku, and Rashford. I've been saying to you guys that whether you watch youtube.com/Adam McKola, you watch Full Time Devils, I've been saying that until Zlatan returns, we can't play Rashford with Lukaku and Martial, because it leaves us without an option, without a striker on the bench. So now that Zlatan's back, we can play Lukaku, we can play Rashford, we can play Martial, knowing we've still got another striker on the bench. So thankfully, we do have that in Zlatan back now. And to see him come on the pitch, he nearly scored from a bicycle kick as well, out wide. It was an incredible effort for his first shot on target since his return. But Zlatan coming back as well kind of just lifted the mood of things. It was interesting to see Lukaku went out to the right when Zlatan came in. Not sure what's going on with there. Maybe it was just for the last 10 minutes, and we'll see Zlatan in behind Lukaku more often than not. But it was nice to have him back there today. Mkhitaryan was left out of the team. Squad, subs bench, everything. Is he going to find it difficult to get back into it? Possibly. Yes, lads. So interesting with Mkhitaryan. He'll find it difficult to get back into this team, but Mkhitaryan, earlier in the season when Pogba was playing, he had his form, so you never know. The influence of Pogba could rub off on him very well as well. The standing ovation was good for Zlatan coming on, says Ernest. It was very good for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The atmosphere when Lukaku went off and Zlatan came on was great. Lukaku got a great reception, but then, sorry, Zlatan never went on for Lukaku. They were both on the pitch together. So let me just rephrase that. When Zlatan did come on, I can't remember who went off. When Zlatan did come on, it was a huge reception for whoever was going off. And then he came on, and he had a huge reception too. So it wasn't like they were happy that the other player was going off. So great to see that they both played together and did together well as well. Zlatan would have been nice to have seen him score a goal, but he didn't. That slip was very Gerrard-like, says Razor Blade. I guess he's talking about Lindelof's slip. Shame to see Lindelof. His mistake lead to the goal. It wasn't a mistake where he passed the ball away. It was a slip. Anyone can slip. Steven Gerrard lost his only one Premier League hope of a medal that he could ever get by slipping. So we all know what can happen when you slip. But it was a shame that Lindelof slipped, let them in, and then they got that goal. It was very, very shame. But because he played so well as well for Sweden against Italy. They've kept 2 clean sheets in 2 games, and Lindelof was a big, big part of that. And that's why I was happy to see him start today, to see him come back into the team, go into the starting lineup, hopefully continue and keep his confidence going, because that's what you need from Victor Lindelof. But overall, delighted with that today. I thought Manchester United, whilst we weren't amazing or vintage or anything like that, we got the victory, and we got the victory comfortably. Job done well. It's also, I take a little bit more satisfaction out of the fact that we won from behind as well today. I know we haven't conceded in the Premier League at Old Trafford all season up until today, and it was a shame it came from a defensive error. But to see us come from a goal behind was nice to see today as well, because there were many times last season where we would have lost that game or failed to get a victory out of it. Paul Pogba, someone mentioned, is a Rolls Royce. Remember what they used to say about Rio Ferdinand being a Rolls Royce defender? Well, Paul Pogba's a Rolls Royce midfielder, and he can do it absolutely. He can do the lot. He can do the fucking lot. He has it all in his locker. It's great to see from Paul Pogba. Really, really enjoying watching him at this moment in time. Lindelof improved from his previous Premier League game, says Choppy Chop. Good point. Despite the fact he did make a mistake which led to a goal, he didn't make any more mistakes, or he didn't stand out as a poor player today. J.O. says Lukaku was much, much better today. I agree with you there as well, mate. I thought Lukaku's all-round performance was better. Someone mentioned in one of the fan cams today that he felt he didn't play well, but he still got a goal. That's what you expect from Lukaku. I can't remember who that was, but I disagreed with that because I felt his all-round play today was a lot better, and Romelu Lukaku was looking good. 4-goal United back, says Dismal. Yes, it looks like it, don't it? Shame it weren't 4-0. Stop focusing on the bloody slip. A slip is not the same as a mistake. Caval, I'm pretty sure I just said that. Did I just say that, Producer Chris? I did just say that.
About the Lindelof thing, guys. If you look how many players were coming in behind anyway. So, like, even if he doesn't slip, the chances are that ball is going to end up at a Newcastle player's feet. They're going to score. Yes, he slipped. Yes, it's bad. But he could come good. Just give him time.
That was Producer Chris saying give Lindelof time. I'm not sure if Producer Chris is Lindelof's agent, but he might just be. You never know. Martial went off as and that's the one, Smaran. Thank you for reminding me. Where the Pogba haters at, says Sick Jardy. Yes, where are the Pogba haters at? Where you at? Where you at? I can't hear you, baby. Matt was our special magic today, says Michael. Pogba, says Arif. Anyone got any alternatives to Pogba as man of the match? Because obviously Pogba's my man. What's going on, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I was just checking it out, mate. Yeah.
How you feeling?
Yeah, all right, mate, yeah.
Good result today?
Yeah, cracking result, yeah.
Deserve it.
Yeah, definitely deserved it, yeah.
And what do you think about Paul Pogba's return? Like, just showing us how important.
I think it was key, to be honest. I think that was what made the difference, to be honest. We've needed that drive in midfield, and I think that's what's made it.
Can we still catch City?
I think if we beat City in what's the date we play?
December the 10th, I think.
Yeah, I think if we beat them, it's 5 points? Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon we can do it. Yeah.
Defo, it's not over yet. We have to keep pushing, have to keep going. Nice one, mate. Yeah, cheers, man. Take care. Any news on Mickey? Says Diego. He wasn't in a squad. There was no injury, though, it seemed. Producer Chris speaks, says Thomas. It's like when Sam speaks. You know when Sam Homewood speaks? It's like when he speaks, he says some real sensible shit. Talking about Sam, he's got his own YouTube channel as well. You can check him out somewhere. Sorry? Come on. You want to come on? What's your name?
Paul.
Paul, how you doing?
Good. Very
Happy
good.
after that?
Yeah, I'm kind of happy with the team. Love to see Pogba back. He was great. He really ran the midfield. I'd be very surprised. I haven't seen any kind of TV to see that he wasn't man of the match, but I give him man of the match.
Everybody we've spoken to today is giving him man of the match.
Okay, so we're
I think we're more official than a TV.
Yeah,
so.
okay, that's great. And look, he really was. He was great, and lovely to see him back.
Yeah.
Nice to see the goals going in. That's what we need. We're going to chase City down. We got to score goals. We got to score goals. We got to beat Chelsea.
Too early to write us off, though, right?
Oh, absolutely, big time. Absolutely, big time. We gotta score goals. We gotta beat Liverpool. We gotta beat Chelsea again. We gotta beat City away. Gotta beat them at home. Big time. Once we do that, we gotta, the league is ours. It's ours for the taking, and we gotta play the way we play tonight. Gotta play without fear. We gotta play attacking football. That's what I love, and we saw it today. It was brilliant.
Cheers, man. Who's your man of the match, Pogba?
Paul Pogba, all the way, baby.
Told you it's official. Cheers, man. Nice one, yeah. See, everyone's happy today, man. This is what I like. Everyone's buzzing. Everyone's happy. Everyone's feeling good again. Riyadh's feeling good. We need to have a set starting 11 now. This is McKola. One of my old friends from school had that surname. Are you cousins with a guy called Tyrell? Let me know. Lions don't heal like humans. Random. I've just never seen that anywhere else before. 1,000 views, says Paul Pogba, who is in the dressing room at Carrington. Yes, mate, how you doing? He's in the dressing room at Carrington commenting on this. Any news on it? Do you want to jump in? No, he's got shy. So, yeah. Zlatan. Yes, everyone's buzzing is the simple thing to say. And also, producer Chris has got fan cams coming up for you as well. Now, listen. I'm going to be going live as I walk back to my car now on youtube.com/Adam McKola. The link's in the description below. So subscribe, like, share, comment. Join me on Adam McKola TV for a live stream very, very soon. I would love to speak loads more, but listen, Chris has got fan cams to upload. What cream do I use? I use Palmer's cocoa butter. See you in a bit.